So, what just happened? Did Red Bull really just kick out Christian Horner, the same guy who turned a struggling Jaguar team into Vettel's 4 world titles, and then when Red Bull fell off, rebuilt them again in 2021 for Max's 4 back-to-back titles?
The man who's been with Red Bull for 20 years, and he was fired on a random Wednesday without any warning or heads up. Something fishy must have been going on.
And here's what we think have happened. And remember, this is just our theory. After Red Bull's founder, late Dietrich Mateschitz, passed away in 2022, Horner started amassing a lot of power inside the team. And Helmut Marko and Jos Verstappen have been pretty vocal in interviews that they didn't like that. They have said again and again that Horner was basically running Red Bull on his own terms, something they never wanted.
Then came that big scandal in 2023. Horner was investigated and cleared by third party lawyers. But now some people are saying maybe he's involved in something else we don't know about. But think about it. If there was something more, why didn't Red Bull fire him then? And why let him make a huge thank you speech praising him for 2 decades and blah blah if they knew he'd done something that could ruin their image? It doesn't add up.
Fast forward to late 2024. Red Bull's dominant run starts to slip. Horner wasn't able to convince Newey and Wheatley to stay, plus made poor decisions like extending Checo's contract so they don't have to pay the contract breaking fee. But then they removed Checo after extending his contract, leading Red Bull to pay an even bigger contract breaking fee. And then 2025 comes around. Performance is still dropping. Lawson was replaced after 2 races, and rumors explode that Max could jump ship to Mercedes if things don't change.
Just to be clear, we don't think that Max is involved in this to any degree, but the Verstappen faction probably saw this as a perfect time and the perfect moment, and they could have used the fear of losing Max to push the Red Bull board. If the choice is we keep Horner or do we keep Max, we all know who the board will pick.
And it wasn't just Horner. Two of his closest allies, the chief marketing director, Oliver Hughes, and group director of communication, Paul Smith, were also shown the door. That's not a coincidence. That's a clean sweep to erase Horner's influence completely. Horner, in his farewell speech, said he is still employed, but operationally, the baton has been passed over. And if you read between the lines, he is basically just being paid to sit at home with no power, no control, and no say.
Again, this is just our theory, nothing official. But the signs are there if you look close enough. So, what do you think? Was Christian Horner's firing just smart timing by Verstappen faction, or was there some other reason behind this, or did Red Bull just shoot themselves in the foot by kicking out the guy who rebuilt them twice and made the team such a big dominant force?
If you love deep dives like this, from wild rumors about Horner's future to race basics and tech secrets, hit follow, drop your thoughts below, and stick around. We have got plenty more where this came from.